Good morning and happy Sunday to everybody. I hope that you have your hot beverage in hand. I have my tea, which is a fabulous bergamot tea, by the way. And here we are going to be broadcasting live again from awSHUX. I'm barely awake, and I know Wyatt's a morning person, so thank you, Wyatt, for being here. And we also have Amanda Lynn Jones. So, Amanda, hi, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So, now you're with West Virginia Gamers, right?
Correct. We actually started as a couple, joined together to raise funds for our local children's hospital through an Extra Life charity, which all gamers come together to raise funds for their local children's hospital. So, and then this year we started doing board game reviews on our website, wvgamers.org. So check us out.
Oh, very cool. Well,
That's
listen,
awesome.
I am super excited. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of broadcasts. Apologies if it's been too much, but we're pretty excited about these games, and we're really happy to share them with you. So we're going to be playing the Night Cage, and there has been a request to actually do our advanced monsters. So we are going to do that. Let me switch over screens. We'll get there's everything loaded up here. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, so we are going to actually have a 3-player game of the Night Cage, and regardless of how many players are actually at the table, there are still always 4 prisoners. So we will have one dummy seat at the table, which will be purple. I'll start in control of purple, and that'll get passed around as we go. Oh, and I just noticed my screen. Amanda and Wyatt, if your degree symbol next to the little weightlifter doesn't say 90 degrees, that's going to be super helpful. So just click that until it does.
I switched after yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have not seen the Night Cage yet, let me just give you kind of the preamble. This is a co-op game for 1 to 5 players. It's horror themed. It's a tile placement game, and it is trapped 1 to 5 of these prisoners within this otherworldly and ever-changing maze of eternal darkness. This labyrinth, the darkness is so oppressive that when we wake up, we only have this one single flickering candle to light our way. And it's this candlelight mechanic that makes the game what it is. Let me get a little bit closer to the screen here. So we're all going to start on one of these starting tiles, and you notice there's 2 exits, and our candlelight, weak though it is, will extend light down 2 passageways here, only 1 tile in any direction. So here, orange is on a 4-way passage, and therefore all 4 cardinal directions get lit by that candle. So what's kind of different in this tile placement game is, obviously when you move, yes, you're going to start lighting new areas. So we'll take them off the draw stack. We'll flip them over, see what they are, and then orient them so they connect. And let's say we draw another one, and it's this guy over here. The problem is that those things that have gone beyond the range of our candlelight actually fade, and not just like kind of darken. They are removed forever from the board. And the great thing about that is, should I retrace my steps, I'm now going to redraw these tiles. They're going to be completely different. And that's what makes you feel like you are completely lost in this labyrinth. It's one of the bits of genius of this game. But we are here to escape. So in order to do that, each prisoner needs to find and gather a key from one of these key tiles. There are only 6 of them in the stack, and we need 4 to win. So we can only lose 2 before we lose the game. Once we do that, and we all have keys, we're going to be trying to find a gate. Now, the gate is, well, there we go. The gate is the only place where we can actually occupy that space at the same time. These passages are so small, we are crawling on our bellies, and there's just no room for anyone to pass one another. And once we get to one gate, we'll win the game so long as we all have keys. The crazy thing is, though, it's not just the darkness. there are monsters down here. These are wax eaters, and they despise the light. They lash out at anything that moves within their presence, and we'll talk about them a little bit as we encounter them. The only other thing to know right now is this board looks like it has edges. It does not. This is a boundless board, so if you leave one side, you will reappear on the other. So it wraps side to side, top to bottom. It even wraps three-dimensionally. So if you fall through the floor, you'll drop through the ceiling on your next turn. And that's how pits work, and we'll talk about that later. All right. So that said, we've talked about all of those rules, but we're playing the advanced game. So guess what? All these handy keys, we're not going to see them during play. That's because they get replaced with a new type of monster called the Keeper. And the Keeper is a monster with a key inside its ethereal body. And when it spawns, it puts its mouth towards us. And the only safe way to get that key is from behind, where it can't attack. It's also the only tile on the board that remains, even if it's not lit. So, of course, there are also pit monsters. The terrifying thing about pit monsters is that when they land, anything along the diagonal spaces is immediately turned into a pit before they turn into a pit, and I would have just dropped it into the void, again, falling back onto the board another time. So that is what we've got awaiting us, and now let's get ready with the game here. All right, so Amanda, you are orange, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to have you start us off. Go ahead and place your starting tile anywhere you want on the board.
Okay. Let's go there.
Jonathan is tuning in. He has his coffee ready as well. Jonathan. So once you're on there, go ahead and start drawing 2 tiles. You've got 2 passageways that are being lit. And you do that one at a time. Denise Ravidu, my dear friend from high school. How you doing? Okay, so there we go. So you're all set up. Now red is going to place on the board. Now red can either connect to what already exists, which will conserve tiles, but I think red is actually going to start out on their own. And when I do that, I'll show you how we wrap the board. So my light is actually spilling over onto this space. So as I draw tiles, I'll flip one. And I'll put that here. I can spin it so long as it still orients towards me and connects. Now this one I light here, and that's a straightaway, so that's got to connect to me.
All okay, right. I'm going to...
are you the purple player?
Oh, no, I'm not the purple player. I grabbed the wrong one.
That's cool. All right, so I'm purple then for first turn. And purple will connect here. Draw 1 tile. Okay, and now this token moves on to Wyatt. Next time purple goes, Wyatt will do it.
Okay, I'm going to... It's 2 tiles, but I'm going to try and get away from being on the diagonal to you all.
And good afternoon to Dickie. It's 4 p.m. in the UK. Cheers. Wait, yeah, tea time is about right for 4 p.m., right? Because that's what I'm drinking.
Okay.
All right, so all the prisoners are now set up on the board. So setup is over. That was pretty much also our first turn, but now it's still going to go around the table as we start taking our turns. So it's to you, Amanda. Okay, there you go. Now, we should mention, too, that when you leave, you'll notice that this tile, our starting tiles, have cracks all around them. That's a crumbling tile. The turn after you step on one, it crumbles away into a pit. Now, pits sound dangerous, but they're not a death sentence. In fact, you can fall down one or even leap into one, which might end up being a smart idea at some point, to end up transporting yourself on the board. Also, this tile no longer has fallen within your light, so we remove that from the board forever. Okay, over to red. Red is... Tomas says, good luck getting the hell out of this pit. Well, thank you. That's not as cheery as I had hoped for this morning. All right, I fall in. That crumbles into a pit. This is still lit by purple, so it doesn't go away, and I now have one to light. All right, flip this, and it's a crossroads. So it's purple's turn, and now that's Wyatt. That's under your control.
I think. No, I think purple is going to go over this way.
So crumble behind you?
Yep. Being a little conservative with our tiles.
Yeah, and this also goes away. Typically, we pull this stuff off the board first just because it makes things clearer. Okay, looks good. So this token passes to Amanda for next time.
And then I am going to...
Right, blue player's turn.
I'm going to scooch over here.
So this goes away.
And that's still lit. Yeah.
And now you got three to light.
Oh, I hate to join all these up, but...
Yes, long passageways, as we will probably soon learn, are terrible. And while the tokens coming off of the stack are in fact random, that's the problem.
There we go.
I was just about to say, the problem is if you end up connecting down a long hallway with a monster, you're in for some trouble because it's inescapable. Someone will be hit. And when you connect players with a monster, that's tough. So monsters, because this wraps, see all the way down this hallway. So, okay, we'll see how...
Well, no, this monster... Yeah, he does. Damn.
Yeah. In fact, you've had to cut off access to the key because there's no way to get to the back of the monster, and the monster will shoot all the way down this hallway now. So basically, when you first place a monster, as we talked about with these keepers, the mouth has to point towards you. Then once they're on the board, they become motion sensitive. So they do not attack when they first appear. They just appear. And now, if either orange or blue moves, that's going to trigger their monster to attack. Anyone still in their line of sight will be hit. So probably only one of the two will actually take a hit. We'll see how that works in a moment. So right now, that was blue's turn, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So Amanda, to you. Oh, wait a second. Did we switch colors? Oh, no, you're orange.
No, I'm orange.
You know, I'm almost always orange, and so I'm getting thrown.
I know, it's been weird. Jonathan keeps, like, getting in early and stealing blue, and then I'm like, color am I today?
Oh, good morning, Colin. Thanks for joining us.
So let's see. I could potentially stay and gain a nerve.
You could, yeah. And then leave it to blue to activate the monster? You could.
Because I'm thinking with you in the line, if you stay, I'm going to charge the monster, I think.
Oh, you're going to charge the monster, take the three tile hit, and
I think so, because it's so early. It may be worth the risk.
I support that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll stay and gain a nerve.
Because there's no way for anybody to get behind it, so...
Yeah. Now, for those who are joining us, there are these nerve tokens. Everyone starts with one.
Thanks, Mike. You're not wrong. I have to be blue.
So yeah, as it relates to nerve, you start with 1, you gain 1 by staying, which is a strategic decision you can do. Generally, you're almost always going to move in this game, but you can also choose to stay at certain times. Like we saw, this was part of the plan. So you gain a nerve by doing that, but you do have to discard a tile. Now, the danger of discarding a tile is that it could be a key, it could be a gate, or if it's a monster, it's going to replace one of the tiles that is connected to you. So go ahead and discard that. Flip it over. Okay, a simple T-junction that just gets discarded then. No problem.
Yeah, we can live with that.
Yep. Now, the other thing is that we're talking about nerve. Most of the things, there's a menu of things you can do with nerve. Move again is the most common thing that people will do. So with a total of 2 nerve maximum, you could potentially move up to 3 times. If a monster attacks, well, if it's a wax eater, you can discard just 2 tiles instead of 3 when it hits you. Although if you charge, you can also do this with a wax eater. And charge, you can spend a nerve to actually gain the gumption to leap onto a monster head first. It's the only way you could actually do that, and this is mostly for the advanced game because you wouldn't want to do it in the base game so much, unless they were just standing between you and the exit. So anyway, that was Orange's turn, yes?
Yes.
Correct.
So over to me. I'm just going to come over here. This will crumble into a pit behind me since it is also cracked. This, purple's still lighting that. That will stay. Everything else stays, and I light.
Yeah, I think everything's lit.
So just 1. And that's a T passage, which I think I'm okay with. So thanks for asking, Denise. Yeah, the limit of time on your candlelight is the draw pile. So we started with about 70 tiles on this stack. We're down to 52. When this burns down to 0 tiles left on the stack, that signals the end game. It's called Final Flickers, and at that point, we'll only have what's left on the board to escape, and our candlelight will fail each turn, and the board will start shrinking as we lose tiles, and you have that amount of time to get to the gate to win. And if anyone's cut off, then that is game over. So what's kind of neat about this, by the way, in Tabletop Simulator, this is a bad representation. However, the candle holder is actually like a 3-dimensional piece. This doesn't have the art on it yet, but what you can tell is that it starts up here, and as you play, the candle keeps on burning down. So it's a visual version of the candle that burns down during the game, which I just love. So
It's going to be so great.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we are now back over to purple, and I believe that is Amanda's.
Yes.
Yep. Go forward.
Okay, so these 2 pits definitely go away. So we can flip those over, put those out of the way. Okay.
Put that there.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, a wax eater.
That's a wax eater. Now the wax eater is the kind of it's the base game monster, but they're no joke. However, in this case, since it's not connecting more than one person, probably you're going to be able to sidestep it. The really interesting thing about the advanced game is that where the wax eaters, you're trying to, like the keys when they come out in the regular game, you want to put them kind of where you can get them. With these key monsters, you want to put them basically where other people can easily get the key, and you start really synergizing your moves. So it's something we should start thinking about too as we place tiles.
Yeah, and we haven't seen any pit monsters yet either, so
yeah,
that makes things tricky.
Okay, well, Amanda, it is now your turn, I believe.
No,
I
no.
just finished with
blue.
purple.
Blue, yep.
So I am since nobody...
You're going to trigger the monster, yeah.
I think I'm going to trigger it.
And you're going to leap onto it.
Yep.
So you're spending a nerve to charge, which allows you to leap onto the monster. You will end up getting your key. That's great. One of the 3 we need. And now the monster will hit you for 3 tiles off of our common stack. And you will go lights out. So lots to describe. First of all, when you go lights out, everything around you that you have been lighting goes away. You can only see what is in your space. This one is lit by orange. That stays.
Lit, it's lit. I think everything else is right.
Then, if you spent your nerve already, so you're going to lose 3 tiles, and we get to see what they are. Hopefully, we don't have any gates in there. So let's see.
There it goes. Okay, 1, 2.
Okay.
3.
Okay, nothing critical.
I was hoping to get rid of some monsters.
Because when you take the key out of a monster, the keeper becomes a pit. So you have to now scramble off somewhere else. And because your light's out, you'll be scrambling into the darkness, either here, there, or there. So
I think I'm going to go this way, because right now I can't go very far that way. Well, no. Yeah, I'm going to go this way.
Hopefully it's not another monster. Yep. It is another monster. Okay, so you are going to take another 3 tiles worth of damage as this goes away. And of course, when you get hit, we all get hit. So,
there's the gate.
Right up there. So we've lost our first gate.
There's still 3 more, though.
We've lost 2 gates, Wyatt. Okay. Well, and again, you are now going to scramble off. Where are you going?
I'm going to go up.
So here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Come on. Oh, my.
No. Did you shuffle these?
Yes. So now get this. Not only do you take another 3 hit, but we lose this key because it will disappear and you can only hold 1 key.
Right.
So you are now here.
You know, at this point, I'm just going to throw my candle away and take the extra key.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead. By the way, Wyatt, I have never seen a 3 monster die.
Only me. Only me. Okay, 1. There's
that is our 3rd gate, Wyatt.
There's our extra key.
Well, oh my god. Is it? All right, it is. First of all, it is still possible to win. But we cannot lose another key monster.
Nope.
Wow. Okay. You still have to scramble off into a new space there, Wyatt.
I'm so scared.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Wow. That was an amazing turn. I am delighted to have witnessed it because I don't think I'll see its like again. Okay.
Wow.
Dickie says,
thanks, Dickie.
You know it's a co-op game, right? Oh. Okay.
I swear if we were in Betrayal, I'd think she's the traitor.
Exactly.
I will fail the haunt the first time it comes to me to roll for the omens every time. My friends will not play Betrayal with me because we'll have 3 rooms out. I'll find 1 omen and roll just blanks.
Oh no.
Every time.
Okay, Amanda, it's to you.
I'm gonna go conservative and just go there,
well,
and I don't have to pull any tiles.
That's true. I mean, we still need to find stuff, but
we also need
that was a lot of tiles right there.
Well, you're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that goes to me. Well, either way, I can only light one. Okay. All right. So no, I don't really want to connect with everybody. I don't have a choice anymore. Okay. So this pit goes away. This goes. Yep. Go ahead.
Yep.
That goes there. I light just one. Please
Flip
don't have it be
purple.
terrible. Okay, that's at least
It's doable.
it's
Yeah.
doable.
So I'm gonna try to scramble up this way and see if you can't relight me. Perhaps.
Purple first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So purple's to me. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Purple's going to come this way. If I find a key monster, then orange can come up and get the key.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go here. This monster does trigger and is attacking. It goes all the way down this hallway, but it doesn't hit anybody, and it fades into the darkness. This goes away. And now I actually want a key monster. I'll put this here. No, I didn't get one. Oops. Okay. That's purple, so it goes back over to you, Wyatt. So blue.
There we go. Oh!
Oh no!
Okay. So that is the best placement for the pit, because otherwise we all would have been falling into pits. But right now, you have landed on a pit monster. This has gone away. This I don't believe. I'm going to have to clarify with the designers, because I've actually not seen anyone step onto a pit monster. I
would assume I immediately fall into the pit.
Well, you totally do. The question is, do you get hit by a monster attack? Because this creature doesn't attack, and I think that's. It actually says that these monsters don't attack. So I'm gonna rule that, based on the rule in the book, that there's no hit. But this is a pit. That's a pit. This is a pit, and now we immediately fall. So starting with blue, when you fall into a pit, you either are going to end up next turn along this row or this column.
I'm going to go for the row.
Okay, so then this will disappear. Red, you're also going to fall this way or that way.
That's you, Kurt.
You're red.
Oh, I'm red. Yes, please. What the heck? I'm also going to do this. So this will go away. That will go away.
And these two are still lit.
Yes. And next turn, we'll choose an open space and we'll draw a tile and land there. Okay. So that was blue's turn. And now it is orange.
Back to me. I'm going to go back up.
Yep. So these pits will get out of here. All right, we now have 32 tiles left. This is a pretty wild one.
I've not seen it cascade quite that badly before,
yeah.
But
tell you what I'm going to do. Purple does not have a key.
Right now, I'm the only one that has a key.
I'm gonna land right here, hoping I can distribute a candle this way or a wax eater this way or that way. Keeper. Maybe I'll land on one. Okay. Which way do I want to? Let's orient it that way. All right. So, flip. Go here. No, I'm actually going to go. Well, that didn't help anybody. Okay. Oh, and once you land, you immediately move. So let me do that. I'm going to move here. This drops out. This drops out, and I light 1. Where is another key monster? Let's put this around the other way, though. Purple.
All right, so I think purple is going to move here, so that way,
Yeah,
if we get a key monster, because this way it's blocked off.
I agree.
So,
I think it's a good idea. Oh,
it's a wax eater.
well,
Let's stick you. Nope, I'm going to stick you here, because that way it's blocked off there, and this way it's blocked off here by me.
okay.
Because then I may still be able to put a key monster here and jump out that way.
Yeah, I was hoping a key monster would go here, but that's cool.
I mean, I guess I could put it over here.
No, that'll connect both of you.
No, because it. Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, I want E. Let's just close off that hallway.
Okay.
All right,
Now,
I tried.
24 left. We still need 3 keys?
3 keys.
And
No, we've only
1
seen
gate.
2. Yeah.
And we only have 1 gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This
All
is
right,
not-
so I'm gonna come out here because that keeps me out of the diagonal of every one.
Okay.
And if it's another key, doesn't matter. I'm gonna land on it and it's gonna attack me. So
Okay.
all right, and then I immediately move.
Well, first light.
I'm unlit.
She's lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to orient that towards me? Because eventually I can come up and... Oh, no, I can't get you that way. Because right now the wax eater's in the way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll do it that way, and then I can come down here.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna eat the wax eater.
I like that. That's great.
So diagonal. Oh no, I got orange though.
Well, I think I'm okay. I don't know. It's not the worst thing. Maybe.
I mean, it took care of one of our problems.
So orange, where do you want to go?
Oh wait, I was walking towards that square, wasn't I? So I fell off again.
Yes, you did.
And that's lit by red. Oops.
Wyatt, how many monsters have you stepped on? 5?
5. Yeah, that's 5 now.
I'm gonna start keeping track because I think. Oh my god! All right. So orange, time to drop back on the board. Drop on a key.
Here's to hoping, at least.
At least you've got nerve to be able to drop onto a key.
Very true. I'll just start right here, actually, and let's see what I got.
All right.
Get an
All right.
intersection.
Well, you're gonna light some major tiles here. All right. So light 4. Now, what I would say is try to place what we hope is a wax eater somewhere where someone else can get it easily.
You mean a keeper?
A keeper. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
More coffee. More tea.
Yeah,
Funny.
so we have here for a keeper and here for a keeper, which would be pretty easy to get to. There we go.
Okay.
And that faces mouth towards you.
Okay. Flip. Actually, let's put this one here.
I did purple last time. You have purple.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So blue needs a key. Blue can drop right here. And
Blue has a key.
Blue has a key?
Yeah, I've got a key.
So
it's the only thing I've managed to do.
So do we want purple to try to grab this? They're a little bit...
They've kind of got an odd path for it. It may be easier for red to get it.
Yeah, it's also a little...
Because red can pop up here and wrap, and then wrap.
Oh, you know what I'm going to do? That's exactly.
Are you going to stay and drop in the pit?
Yeah, I'm going to stay so I can drop right here and then get quick access.
All right, so that's going to get you nerve. There's your nerve.
This turns into a pit. I'm going to drop, and I'm going to go here. This will go away. This will go away. And I do have to discard a tile. Okay. Okay.
You hate me this morning. Stack!
I will help you.
I've got the Jonathans with TTS, apparently.
Yeah. The Jonathans. I love that that's a thing now. Okay, so it is to purple, and who's that? Is that
Amanda has purple this time.
Amanda. Yeah, I have purple. I don't know. Let's see.
Well, I feel like this might... Don't go... I wouldn't go here. But either of the other two is fine.
Oh.
So this will go out. Pit will go out.
This one's out too.
All right, Wyatt.
Okay, I feel like I should still drop here.
If you drop there, you are in range of activating an attack.
I have a choice. I have to drop here. Well, I guess I can drop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll drop here. Oh, look, it's another monster that I have stepped on.
Oh my god, that is 6.
Oh.
All right, I've written it down for posterity. So, good news, bad news. You don't have to scramble into the darkness this turn because there's an existing tile next to you.
Yeah, there's at least that. Oh, and I get relit.
And you will get relit.
And then I immediately go back out because it attacks me.
No, you are attacked first.
Okay.
So, you're losing your 3 tiles first.
1.
This is a gate, Wyatt.
Oh, gosh.
2.
You could lose it right here, Wyatt.
Oh, no, it's our other key.
Oh,
no.
Is that it?
I think that is, because now we've got 4 keys. There's only 2 more keys. No, there are exactly enough keys left. Because aren't there 6?
Sure?
Aren't there 6?
6.
Because there's 4, 5.
And Wyatt had the 6th one.
I have one. No, we're missing 1. We needed 1 more.
I think we're missing 1 more. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we may have doomed ourselves. I mean, we only have 11 tiles left.
Oh, wait. I'm lit up now. So now I have to light the area around me. Okay.
All right, you know what? There are 8 tiles left. Let's see how this plays out. Even though I think we're actually already lost.
This is not lit anymore.
Yep, this is gone.
That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. This one is not.
This one here just needs to get reoriented, right?
Oh, right. Yes.
Well, did you place that one?
I placed that one.
Yeah.
I accidentally connected it to that one.
All right, so that was Wyatt.
Wow. So
where do you want to go, Amanda? You do not want to leap on the monster. Let me
no. I can stay. I just wouldn't gain any nerve, correct?
Right, because you already have
Not the 2.
Or you could go.
Yeah, you could go back up here and see if you can find the other key or the gate.
But if I move, won't that activate this guy?
It will activate it, but they won't go away because they are persistent.
Okay.
They're only things that.
Oh, so to get out of the way, then she would have to go here or here.
Let me go this way.
So, yep, that will attack, but hits nobody. That goes away. This goes away. And you're lighting 2. I was convinced that was the gate.
Oh, let's see.
It's okay to connect it because I'm going to drop in there next and I can land there. I think that's not. Purple, I think, is on a T.
Oh, yeah. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so then red does finally get to drop. They drop on A.
The other key.
So the good news is I get a key. The less good news is we lose 3 tiles. Then I scramble off. So I'm going to scramble to the side over here behind the wax eater.
Oh, watch that last tile be the gate. Yep. Very last tile's the gate.
And I've even cut off access to the key. We've totally lost.
Yeah.
I mean,
completely.
Okay. So purple goes next. That's me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's put the gate over here. But it's too late. Even if we did final flickers, no one has enough keys. This is all. Thanks, Wyatt.
I think that the record for monsters triggered in a single game.
It is absolutely a record for number of monsters fallen on, let alone triggered. I mean, it was just. I can't wait to tell the guys and show them this video. They're in all the designers are in the demo rooms right now, so they have not seen this, but they're in their minds.
How not to play Night Cage. That's what we should title this.
Oh, that is great. In any case, this is the Night Cage. This was the advanced version of the game with some of the more interesting monsters that lead some pretty wild stuff. Also, the game now has boss monsters, including one called the Pathless that ignores pits and open spaces and attacks down any direction. And it includes like one monster that is actually 9 squares big.
Oh, I cannot wait to see and get to play with him.
It lands on there. Anything beneath it is destroyed, like either falls into a pit if you're a player, or it gets removed, and then it turns into a giant chasm. So some really interesting stuff. This, by the way, is the last weekend that you can jump on for late pledges. We're going to close that down tomorrow. So if you like what you saw, this is the time to go over to awSHUX and back the game. It should be out. I think we'll be shipping probably in February, with the probably hitting retail actually in March. And this game now includes it did phenomenally well on Kickstarter, and people were like, well, can we get like miniatures of these cool little dudes crawling around instead of having the candles are nice, but could we have like little minis? And at the time I was like, well, we didn't budget for that, so that's a hard no. And then one of the backers said, hey, we make miniatures here in Poland, and we would actually be excited, one, to have them, and two, to make them. So they made it possible. And
Awesome.
so we've got minis for the game at the highest level now, acrylic tokens in that same package.
Oh, they're going to be so beautiful.
I can't wait to see those.
Yeah, so it's gonna be quite a game. In any case, thank you so much for joining us for this playthrough. Amanda, thank you. Wyatt, thank you.
Thank you.
To our audience, thank you.
It was fun to lose horribly and die in an existential terror maze.
Well, and Amanda, I'm glad you were here to see it live.
Yes, I'm glad I got to try the advance.
And we do have some other events coming up today. Certainly, if you want to play the Night Cage, the designers are in Tabletopia today. So you can go and reserve a seat and get a chance to play for yourself. So I recommend you do that. And we'll be playing the Deadlies here at 1 p.m. with the designer, Paul Saxberg. So we hope you will join us for that as well. In any case, enjoy Sucks. I mean, shucks. More coffee. And have a great Sunday. So long, everybody.
Bye.